What? Yo, this is like out here?
What do you mean?
It's crazy that...
Just got out of church this morning during service. Our little son here, King, was being really loud. He doesn't really know how to use his inside voice. I was getting frustrated. Daddy's getting frustrated. I had already checked out. I was like, oh my gosh, like
he doesn't really know how to use inside voice yet, and he's a kid, but he's also my kid, so he has to work shush. So shush makes him more upset. So you say shh, be quiet. He gets louder, starts crying and stuff, and then so it kind of spiraled out of control today.
So I was glad when Mark was like, all right, come on, let's just go. And I was like, okay.
The church has an overflow room, which is like basically just like a big screen and chairs. It's basically almost empty. We can go in there, sit, and still watch service. So
yeah, so we ended up sitting in there. So we'll probably sit there next Sunday so we can kind of practice
sitting quietly in church in the environment.
Practice with him.
And not...
Yeah, but we'll sit in the sanctuary for worship. Then I'll probably leave out and go to the overflow later.
It's not his fault. He's 3. And like I said, he's learning his voice, learning how loud he is, and you can only expect so much out of him. That's what children's church is for. So we may also look into doing children's church.
We haven't been out in a while, so we're waiting at Texas Roadhouse.
Some food.
Their rolls are really good, so I'm excited. So this is a blue crush. So good. Okay. He keeps drinking all of my juice.
Mark.
He doesn't drink juice, so this is a lot for him. So.
You're giving it straight from there. I'm telling you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put some inside his. Let go. Everybody ready? Yeah. So we just asked the waitress to bring King his own juice in his own cup like this. She's gonna bring you some. She's gonna bring you some. Thank you. See, look. So we just asked her to dilute it because he doesn't need that much. What's your own juice?
Hey. Alright, talk about potty. Why don't we take the potty? I ain't taking you there.
Here you go.
So one of the issues with having a son who's very particular about being clean is that he doesn't like using the bathroom in public. So I tried to take him to the bathroom. He would just walk to the men's bathroom. He was like, I'm not going in here. I'd rather go potty at home. So he's drinking all this juice. We know he has to go. I'm not going to let him pee on himself. So Takeyah will take him in the bathroom and clean it, make it look real nice for him. That way he feels comfortable going. Hopefully he'll go. If not, we're going to have an issue.
Mark is talking all the butter, so he kept an extra container
the butter. You
to
just
split. And this is how much you gave me, y'all.
I gave you more last time, but last time you were
How much you got?
I split it in half.
But the waitress said she's gonna bring some more. But this bread is so good. Wait. How many did I eat?
Too many.
I had 2, so now I'm about to have 2 more. They're good.
You know where you can complain.
She brought us extra.
Cause she over here stealing all the butter.
We finally was able to order something he likes. They never usually have anything he'll eat. We ordered him a hot dog, applesauce, and corn. Everything that he eats. And he's been eating my broccoli. Is that broccoli good? I'm full. Stuffed. You still full too?
Yeah. I've been trying, y'all just get whooped.
Are you full?
Not entirely full, but I want to save this later. So I get a full rack, say a half rack later, eat half the sides, go home, got a whole nother meal, see? Gotta think smart. Thinking ahead, because I ain't cooking tonight. Think ahead. Get a whole meal. You done?
No.
Okay.
What are you making? Donuts?
Yeah, donuts.
Wow, that's a good pattern you got.
You got broccoli in your teeth. Here, do this. It's still there.
Did you?
It's better.
Let me see.
Help your son.
Mommy.
Whenever I leave a restaurant, I be full.
Full.
But as soon as I get in the car, I get hungry again. Is it just me or does it happen to y'all? Like, I could eat a little bit more. So today we're at Joann's fabric store.
Yeah,
because my husband's making me an ottoman. So currently we have a bunch of toys in the living room because King just loves to keep his toys everywhere. So it makes our living room look really messy, and I'm tired of looking at toys.
Yes.
So I would like to have an ottoman so I could just dump all of his toys in there, you know, keep blankets in there, so the living room always looks presentable
And nice and neat.
And my husband, he's made an ottoman before, so I was like, hey, why don't you just make me one?
Sort of, but yeah.
So
I've participated in making them before.
well,
But,
he's already done much of the work.
Oh, it's
and
basically
it looks really
it's basically
good.
done. It is the construction part of it is 95% done. All you do is add wheels. I have to cut little one space for the little thing. It's like little odds and ends. The actual structure of it is done, but there's little things I want to do to it to make it safer to use. From experience with the old ottoman, it wasn't that safe to use. I'm doing little things to make it safer that way. If you have a kid, you don't want it shutting on people, things like that. That's what I'm doing right now to it. So we need to pick out a fabric so that it matches our house.
Yes, our theme.
Our theme.
So,
And then so
we brought our pillowcase and what is this? The sofa casing
yeah.
to kind of match up with the color.
Because this right here
It's sage.
is sage. But you on camera, you guys would have said this is gray. It looks gray, and almost every lighting looks gray. If you put it with black and white, it looks gray.
Yeah,
But apparently,
it's
this
a
is
sage,
not
like a
gray.
light-
This is
light
sage.
green.
It's a very, very, the slightest hint of green in this. But it's basically gray. And then yellow.
and then yellow. Our
So-
living room is sage, yellow, and cream.
And black and white.
And then we have
Black and white pictures.
photos on the wall.
And then our new floor is basically gray.
Yeah,
Our
gray.
walls have like a slight
It's like a light
orangish
gray. It's the
gray
same
tint
color
to it.
as
So
our walls now.
everything is pointing to this looking more like gray in our new house than green. But
We'll
a
see.
certain person doesn't believe me. So I brought this. We're going to take it to Joann's so it matches this. And we'll go from there. Because I won't pick it up myself, the colors myself, and then be told, oh, that doesn't match.
I just
Apparently,
want it
can't see.
to. I want it to blend. It's not that he can't see. He's just always insisting that our couch is gray,
Because it
and
is.
I'm telling him it's sage.
It is more.
It's more.
If you Google sage and you look at the Google of sage, it does not match the color of our couch. Yes, when we brought our couch, they told us it was sage, but it's gray. Whatever.
So right now, and I'm on my lunch break. So I mean,
You
I
gotta hurry up.
have a good hour, but I'm hungry. We gotta get something to eat too.
So the longer we take, the longer it's gonna be. So let's
All right, so
hip hop and go.
We gonna go. Here we go.
It's not the same color.
Sage. It's not the same texture, so it looks a little different, but it is indeed matte. It matches.
See how much is here. Hopefully this is enough.
That matches, y'all. That matches. But do we want to have it the same color?
The top, I wouldn't have the top that color though. I get it around the sides, but we don't want the top to be.
The sides. I've never seen the
It's
ottoman
huge.
with a different top
Yeah.
and size. Okay. We'll see. All right, so now we're looking at patterns. I think I want to do a little bit of yellow, of course, because we have yellow. So I'll be the yellow section. It's a bunch. saw
still
that.
here?
What do you mean?
This right here, like this pattern here. This is like ancient. Like my
He's
grandma
talking about
has a
this.
dress made this for this pattern, and a dress made this pattern. She's made like quilts and stuff out of this pattern.
You know
like,
what? She has a purse like this or
That's what
something.
I'm saying. These are like,
But
these are like all grandma's dresses.
These fabrics, they're like staples. It's just like that Pocahontas blanket that everybody had in the 90s.
Like, but I'm saying like the fact that these fabrics are still here. It's like this is African cotton prints, but like that's crazy that.
I don't think they'll ever go away. It's just like African statement pieces. We're still roaming around trying to pick what we want. We decided that we're gonna go with one of the patterns we showed you, and it's gone. Somebody literally just picked it up.
Well, they're probably gonna use all of it. They'll get to the front, cut what they need, and bring the rest back.
So we got the sage fabric for the sides of the Ottoman, and we're going to come back for our pattern top for the top pillow top. Hopefully the style that we want is back and restocked when we go back to the store.
Well, there was a lot on that roll. I doubt they used all that. So she said,
Yeah, so hopefully it'll be back.
It'll be back up in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
When they put it back on. So
Now we're going to get lunch, and I only have like 20 minutes, so I'm gonna
Like
swallow my food.
27 minutes.
I'm going to inhale my food. But I eat fast anyway, so no biggie. No biggie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dang! I mean, I want a large fry, but I didn't want a large drink.
That's America for you, honestly.
Can you
That's
move
like a
that?
quadruple large.
This is like a...
Like, I remember this used to be the large back in the day when we were kids. And now look at this. This is like, no.
It's crazy.
Well, that's why everyone in America is fat. Well, not everyone, but overall, look at our overall population. We're a lot heavier than other countries. Let's put it that way.
This is America.
No, don't do that.
What?
No, don't do that.
We at Arby's, y'all.
I missed.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
You too. You're such a kid sometimes. I love it. Yeah, well, thank you. As I'm driving, yeah.
I'm gonna start inhaling my food. So I got large curly fries, and I have cheese sauce on the side so I can dip it.
Oh.
And I got the classic beef and cheddar. What you get?
We got a brisket thing.
A brisket.
I was gonna get the fish sandwich, but I was very disappointed last time. I don't want to be disappointed again. So when you have memories and nostalgia, you gotta let that stuff live. Cause I used to have that sandwich. I used to get it all the time. It was the King Hawaiian fish sandwich. It was amazing. I loved it. And I saw it was back. I got it, and it was horrible. And like it messed up my memory of like one of my favorite sandwiches. So I will not be getting it again because I don't want to continue to sour the memory of that sandwich.
Who is that? Excuse me, sir.
How can I help you?
Who is this?
This is me. What are you talking about?
Oh, wow. Let me see. Look at me. Let me see.
I'm trying to pull out here, chick.
Somebody got a haircut? No haircut. Who this? Okay. Mark just picked me up from work. I'm all like, the first thing I look at when I come in a car is everything in my seat. Because he always has something in my seat when I come to sit in here. And then I went, put my things down, sat in his seat. I looked up and I'm like, y'all remember we went out earlier for lunch? This was not the person that came with me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who is that?